We got it. Let's take a few breaths up. We're going to go up with your inhale and exhale down and up with your inhale and exhale down and up. And now we're going to stay here and just start waking up the lower body. Your heels are heavy, your arms pull down. You're exhaling. Good. And your knees track with your second toe. And those guys that are just joining in, we'll do 10. And those of us that have already been here, just 3 more. 2 and 1. And then hands down. And we're going to round the back and lift your back. So just take a little bit more of a back stretch, round, and then drop a shoulder and drop a shoulder. So you're just stretching right and left one more time. And then come up one vertebra at a time. Come to a more neutral position. Lift up both heels and lower your heels. You're going to inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Each toe gets weight. Knees are soft but long. Make sure that your second toe is getting more weight than the pinky toe. Up. You're making sure your ankles don't kick out. 2 more. 1 more. Now stay to the left foot weight and lift up your right leg side. Lift up, trying to leave your foot off the ground the whole time. 3, you can make it a little bigger as you get more comfortable. 4, toes are forward. 5, feel those obliques. 6, your abductors. 7, that are working, and your abductors that are balancing you. 8, 9, now 10, we're going to lower that foot and go to the other side. Palms face front, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, beautiful. 5, 6, and 7, and Karen, it might be easier just to stay leaned over a little bit in your body. Yep. 9, you got it. 10. Now on this one, you will stay tall. The feet are like a little first position. Take your leg across the midline. 2, inner thigh lift. 3, now you'll stay torso stable on this one. 4, 5, 6, graceful. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then that same foot position, you're just going to change your arms. 1, 2, inner thigh. 3, taller leg if you can. 4, 5, 6, balance. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now arms in front again, first position. Take the leg more dégagé, so disengage the leg. If you feel warmed up enough, go for the bolt mon, which is a big kick. So make it as tall as you can. 5, you can point and flex. 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10, let's take the other leg, lift and bring it down. Lift and bring it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job. This is going to be a little sequence, so just take one heel heavy squat. You notice I'm doing it slowly at first. Go out to the side, one heel heavy squat, out to the side. Now you can go lower, you can lift higher, you can make it small. We're going to take 4 more. You can make it big. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Sitting last. Now the last one is 5 circles. Go up and around each way. 5. Try to leave the foot off the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse, the foot's still off the ground. 5, and use the ankle muscles. 4, lower leg muscles. 3, 2, 1. Other side, forward and around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's meet on a down dog. So you can lift up your arms, bring your hands to the floor, let your feet go back, let your knees bend. Right, left, right, left, right, left. You could also go up and down with both legs at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then keep the heels down. 5, 4, 3, 2, let the left foot push on the right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch it up, foot down. 5, 4, 3, 2, both heels. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shift your weight. We'll hold a plank. If you would like to go to your elbows, you can. And hold for 10. If you need to modify, go to your knees. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, sideways. Open up. Hold for 10. Inhale, exhale, go front and then go sideways and hold for 10. Arm up. And then rest your plank and hold it plank. Not really a rest, is it? Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Now rest your pelvis. Now let your hands down underneath your forehead. Lift up your right leg and then lower. Lift up your left leg and then lower. Lift up your right leg and then your left leg. Act like you're trying to lengthen your leg before you lift it. So the leg gets longer and then you lift. Longer and then you lift. Now to add on, your arms could be like a Y. Lift up your torso a little bit. Right arm, left leg, lift. Left arm, right leg, lift. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. If you would like to make it harder, lift up all the limbs and continue to alternate your arms and legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Recover in a child's pose. Take a hip back to your heel pose. I'm going to adjust my camera so it's a little closer. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And then come on back to planks. Now we're going to take about 21 planks. Do the best you can. You're basically going to be doing front, side, and we'll start with a front. So go front plank. Once you're in front plank, get ready. Turn to a side plank. Go to a front plank. Pause. Go to a side plank. Go to a front plank. Go to a side plank. Go to a front plank. Go to a side plank. Front plank. Side plank, head back. Front plank. Side plank. 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 Front plank. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. You can take a child's pose with the curled toes, with the toes curled under for your feet. Hold for 5. This is a great chance if you need a little water or coffee or tea. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And come to all fours. If you want to double your mat on your knees, you can. We'll take your toes off for harder, your shins off, but you want to make sure you're not cramping at the toes. Just lift them. Lift your left leg, lift your right arm, round your elbow to your knee, round your head under, then straighten. Exhale 2, and then straighten. Exhale 3, straighten. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your hand, switch your knee. Take your other arm and your other leg. Exhale, round and extend. Round and extend. Elbow to knee. Both feet are off the ground. 4, if you need to modify, put the foot back down. Exhale, 5, keep breathing normally. 6, when you look, when you straighten out, you can still be looking at the mat. That way you don't get any tension in your neck. 7, 8, 9, you got it. 10, and rest in your hands and knees. Now, left leg up, right arm up. Either that's your pose or hold on to that foot in the air and push that foot into the hand and lift higher. All right, try that. 10, good. 9, 8, that's it. 7, higher if you want. 6, good. Way to try. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower that hand and knee. Try the other one, left hand to right knee. Press your foot up. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, one child's pose. If you would like your knee wide, that's a nice way to breathe diaphragmatically into the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you'd like, grab a sip. I'm going to adjust my mat again to make it long. We're going to be belly down. Belly down. Grab a sip if you need. This time, arms underneath your head like a pillow. Rest your shoulders. Lift up your right leg. Lift up your left leg. And when you do this, think length and then lift. Length and then lift. Length. Now adding on, if you would like, both legs off the ground and add a quick little flutter like you're at the swimming pool and you have a kickboard in your arms and you're just lifting up your legs, but your knees are pretty long. Either that or do it slowly. Good. To add on, tap the feet together while they're in the air. That way, now you're working your inner thighs as well. Tap the feet together, knees off the ground. 10, 9, keep the feet up if you want it harder. 8, 7, and 6, and tap them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Now we're going to lift up the torso and just lift it up for about 5 counts. Your hands are not helping your body at this point. They're just hovering with you. Really good. I like your neck correction. If you have any tension, usually the correction is look down. Now let your hands push onto the mat and go up a rib at a time. Inhale at the top and exhale lower, and then lift up your legs. Lift up your torso, let your hands assist you. And exhale lower, lift up your legs. Lift up your torso, then let your hands assist you. And then your legs, and then your torso, and then your legs, and then your torso. It's kind of like you're the bottom of a rocking chair. One more time, legs. Then when you get to your torso next time, find a place. We're going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower, hands beside your hips, lift up your torso and lift up your legs. If that's too much, leave your toes down. If your hands don't like to be palms face the floor because it's too hard on your shoulders, you can flip them, but if you can, leave the palms facing the floor while you lift them. Either stay here or interlace the fingers and then continue to lift. And lower for a moment, switch your hands, continue to lift, lift up, lift your arms, lift your torso, lift your thighs. Inhaling. Lower, you can also bend the knees, hold on to your feet, or your ankles, pull the belly in and lift up. Recover. We'll do that one more time. That way if you had one foot, you can get the other. Go up and hold. Neck is soft. You naturally go up and down a little bit with your breathing. Exhale to lower. Push yourself back, some type of child's pose, with a finger walk over to the right. So walk your hands over to the right until you can feel a stretch in the ribs. You're expanding. From the pinky to the hip, you're lengthening. Open up your armpit like you're a clam. 5, 4, good. Walk it over to the other. Breathing. You can open up that armpit like a clamshell. And then gently come back, and we'll go into a side plank with a little bit of a variation. So facing a side plank, the modification is to be on your hip or your knee. The harder variation is to take a tree pose here. So you can put your foot already on your calf or your inner thigh and lift up when you're ready. We'll hold for 10. 4. Lower your hip. We are going to do the other side. So you can take your side plank. Got the foot removed, the sock removed. And you can put your foot where you need it, calf or inner thigh. And you'll go up. And exhale, lower. Good. We're going to go back to that side plank. And if you can, add 5 side leg abductions, kind of like you're a star, kind of like we did in the standing. So you can go up. Now, if you're adding on, the top foot is going to go up 5 times. 4. 3. You don't have to add that one. That is hard. 2. 1. Lower your hip with care. Let's go to the other side. And add on side plank with 5 leg abductions. Up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hip. Really good. Now we have another side plank. If you need to sit, grab it, but we're going to do elbow to knee on the top half of our body. So you're on a side plank. One arm goes over your ear. You lift up. Now the add-on is elbow to knee, if you would like. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower the hip. We're going to go to the other side. We have the elbow to knee as the possible add-on. Oops, inhale. And then exhale. Elbow to knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hip. Really good. Take a moment to put the hands behind you, bend the elbows, and lift your heart. The rack. The rack posture. Bend the elbows a little. Lift your heart. Yeah. 5. Good. This is just for the stretch. 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Perfect. We'll do this balance pose. You're going to lift up. Your 2 fingers can go on the big toe, and your 2 fingers can go on the big toe, and you lift up your heels. You can extend the right leg and lower. You can extend the left leg and lower. You can always just stay here or lift up. And oh, nice, bam. Go for a walk. Well, this 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Very good. 3, 2, and if you want, try bringing them together. Try to lengthen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let your feet down. Good. Try to take 20 seconds to roll down. Now, if you need to, you can grab a sip before we head down, but try to take a slow count. 20. 1. Now, if you want it harder, your arms could be up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, keep going, I'm just going to grab my roller. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now you can take a full body stretch. Inhale. And on your exhale, let your feet go on top of your roller if you have it, or the floor. And you can take an inhale to prepare, and exhale to lift and bridge. And up and down. Good. So you can use the roller or not. And go up. Either way, you can take about 10 of these, trying to articulate. And stay up. Good, your hips are level. If you would like to add on, take your right ankle to your left thigh in a figure 4, and then drop your hips up and down with one ankle on the other thigh. 10 times. You can also do this without the roller. Good. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let your foot down, inhale. Exhale, lower down, and take your hands to your feet, happy baby. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stretch out your legs. You can leave your ankles on the roller, or you can do this on the floor. So you have a very long legs, right? Now lift up your hips off the mat. I'm going to move my arms so you can see. Lift up your hips off the mat. Good. I like to do this with the roller, but it is also doable on the floor. Lift up and lower. Yeah, good. You want to feel the back side of your legs working, the back side of your glutes, and you want to make sure your knees are not hyperextending, okay? So it's kind of like reverse plank, and those of you that your wrists don't like reverse plank, you could do this and be off the wrist and work the back body in length. Good. All right, go up. 5, 4, good. 3, we're going to be holding it up for a count of 10 in just a moment. 2, now can you stay up? Hold up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, your hips are off the floor. 5, 4, 3, micro bend the knees. Make sure your knees are soft. We're going to, yeah, let's do it one more time with the knees bent soft, because I could see some of the knees were going kind of backwards. So bend them a little, soften them a little, lift up. If you're unsure, yeah, just micro bend them and see, yeah, see if you feel that more, Shireen, when you just have that tiny little bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Lower. We're going to do it one more time. Just micro bend the knees, and now go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower. Good job. All right, we're going to bend the knees, and you can just leave your feet on that roller. This is going to be a basic crunch to go over the fact that when you come up, your belly pulls in. You don't want your belly to vertically pooch. You have a little peach between your chin and your chest, depending on how big your neck is. So I have a pretty long neck, so I might have a grapefruit. If you have a smaller neck, you might have a little peach. And you're looking through the window of your legs, so your neck doesn't feel strained. If it does, consider putting a pillow under your head so you don't have to pick your head up so much. Consider lifting your shoulder blades up higher, because that's going to be more abs. Now that's the basic crunch. If you would like to add on, lengthen your knees, and on your exhale, use your abs to come up and bend the knees so you're in a little ball here. And then you extend with control. I'm not just collapsing into the floor. Exhale, so you have an option. You can do the basic 30-degree crunch, and then you lower. And you exhale. Remember, it's okay just to stick with the first crunch. 2. If the coming all the way up doesn't serve you. Now on the next one, when your back is on the mat, bend your knees and you're going to inhale. Now exhale and lift up, tuck the chin, nod the head, just go over your legs. This is the second variation. And then you bend. Now you can just do the 30-degree crunch if you need to. Bend the knees, pull that roller in. Exhale, extend, peel the spine off the mat, go over. And inhale, come down. And exhale, controlled abs. This is the roll up with the foam roller. You can do this without the foam roller. Just kind of slide your legs on the floor. And 2. Good, keep going. If your pants are loose, if you're losing your pants, you're doing it right. And do one more. All right, here we go. Exhale up. You got it, roll down. Now, just take a big full body stretch and enjoy. 5, 4, you can even shift through your body. 3, 2. All right, now you can leave your feet on the roller if you want, or I'm gonna have us do crisscross, which is yogic bicycle, which is abs, hands behind your head. Lift up your shoulder blades and take your right shoulder towards your left knee, left shoulder towards your right knee, or elbow to thigh. Now the legs, if you are having trouble with this, you can make them more vertical. That makes it easier. And your ribs should be down on the mat. If you can't keep them down, then let the legs be more vertical like I just showed. But if you can, extend the legs probably more like 45 degrees. You can go a little lower as long as you can keep your lower ribs down. If your low back is popping aggressively off the floor and you could slide a Mack truck underneath it or like a little toy car, then it's too much. You shouldn't be able to slide your hand under there. So let's pull the toes back for 10 here. 10, 9, belly in. 8, 7, 6, 5, rest if you need to. 4, 3, 2, recover. Legs in and try 5 big ankle circles. Big ankle circles. Nice, and 5 the other way. And point flex, and point flex, and point flex. Nice. Now we'll do the next one with legs up. Now act like you're a tiny pair of scissors. If you just put your hands on your abs, you can tell you're feeling your ribs down. That's your abs. Now, if adding on, you can lift up and pull one leg in while you lower one leg. Again, ribs are down. You're up high enough that your neck's not strained. You're up high enough that your shoulder blades are off the mat or just barely touching the lowest rim. Look, good. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. You can do this with hands behind, but also try lifting up your shoulder blades. That'll get it out of your neck more too. You want more ab pain and not neck pain. Did I say pain? And then rest. I meant work. And now draw a big, spread out your toes really big. Spread out your toes really big. Spread out your toes really big. 2 more. Spread. If you look at them, they should be responding to your cue. If not, just get your hands in there and open up what's not responding. And yeah, that'll help with the arches. And on the next one, hug your shins. Now this is called double leg stretch. It's abs, but you can lift your arms and legs and then hug your shins like your little cannonball going into the swimming pool. Go up. Now that's the easiest. You can slightly take the legs away from your belly button and your arms away from your belly button to make it a little easier. Now, if you want it a lot harder, a little harder, if you want it a lot harder, lift up your shoulder blades and stay up in the shoulder blades and then stretch out, open, and up. Good. Yeah, got it, Michelle. Your torso stays up the whole time. Good, Rick. Good, Betty. You could probably lift just a tiny bit more, Betty, in your upper body, and it'll get out of your neck, but I know it's going to work your abs more. 4. And if you need to, Karen, just do the legs and leave your shoulders down. 2, and 1, and rest for a moment. Good. Let your feet be on the floor or the roller. Curl your spine up. If you're adding on, lift your right leg and do a leg pull. Really point and flex. So you notice I always put in some ankle movements. I don't want any of us shuffling. I don't want any of us to lose our balance. I want us to have really good arches if we can.
people tend to forget about their feet until they're in really pain and deformed, and we don't want to. We want to keep those feet helping us. And one more, and let that foot down and lift the left leg up and lower and lift. So really work your ankle too. It's also flossing the nerves. Inhale, coordinating breath with movement. 3, 2, 1. We are going to lower that little foot. If you have a roller and you would like some more challenge, push that roller away from you, in and out 10 times. Feel those hamstrings. 7. That roller get away from you, Pam. 5. Yep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to get rid of that roller for a moment. We're going to do some leg circles. You're going to put your left leg down, and I just need to move my drink. If you need one, grab it. I just don't want to knock it over.
Keep going. My computer likes to ask me if I need updates during times when it's not opportune. Now I can see you, Jean.
All right, right leg up. Draw a circle with your leg, and bigger is harder because your goal is to keep the ribs down. A modification would be to bend 1 or 2 knees. Another modification would be to put a pillow underneath your head so that you can keep your ribs down. Go the other way. And then let's just take that leg down, and we'll do the other one 10 times each way, and then we'll stretch. So take a leg circle. Your shoulders are down like lily pads on a pond. Now you can make it bigger if you want more intensity. Take both legs up and glue them. Now corkscrew for a big circle one way and a big circle the other way. Your inner thighs are working. And keep going. I'm going to double up my mat under my sacrum. So that's a trick you can do if you need more padding. Four, 3, 2. All right, leave your legs up, and this is called double leg lower. So look at how little I can make it and still work. Point and flex. Now, if you want it harder, the more traditional, hands behind your head, lift up your shoulder blades and then lower and lift. Point and flex, and just stay up in your torso. I know it's hard on this one because your shoulders want to drop, but really work at lifting your shoulder blades off the mat. 5, and you're looking down the window of your inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your legs in. Now take really big circles, 5 each way, and really big the other way. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. So if you have to sit for long periods of time, even just doing these ankle movements can help with keeping some blood flow going, circulation going. All right, we're going to take a side lying, just a little side lying here. Take your elbow and prop yourself up and have a little hinge in your pelvis. Like right here, there's this tiny hinge. In other words, if I look down, I can see my little toes. Lift up. Now, point your toes down, touch the toes to the floor, lift up with the toes down, facing down. So that means your leg won't go that high. Yep. You're toeing down because we're accessing that glute medius, and this is the part that a lot of people get dysfunctional with when they have low back pain. So you're toeing down, we're building some bone density. One of the top 3 areas that has fractures, but not for us. So lift up through your ribs, you've got some core muscle strengthening, you've got some shoulder blade stabilizers.
Now we are going to try to pull our toes back and just lift and lower. It's like a cow jumping over a moon. Tap, or it's also called hot potato. Hot potato. Lift, kick up through your ribs. It's so easy to sag here. 7, 7, 8, 8. Keep lifting through your ribs. 9, 9, 10, 10. Now we're gonna lie down on that arm. This leg just gets out of the way and take the bottom leg, point, lift up. It doesn't matter which way your toes are oriented on this. You're still gonna just feel your inner thighs. Belly in, try to relax your tension, any tension in your shoulders. Go higher than you think you can. These are also for balancing muscles. Face is soft. Now you're gonna pull your toes towards your shin. 10, 8, 7, really high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the other side. If you need to sit, grab one. Your elbow props you up. You're going to see your toes, toe down, and tap toe front, tap toe back. 2, 2, 3, 3. Good. 4. 5. Yep. You're really tall in your ribs. Your head is up against an imaginary wall with your back. You can pull your toes back at that 10 mark and do 10, 10, 9. The trick is keeping this shoulder stable. If your body is going back and forth with your arm, that's with your leg, that's gonna not be as healthy for your shoulder. Really want that top part of your body to be stable. You can put your hand here if you're not sure, am I moving? This can be done on your arm as a modification. Now this little arm is gonna be our pillow. This leg's gonna come out of the way. Okay, bottom leg, lift up, tap, 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 tap. Good. Neck is soft, shoulders soft. Lift higher than you think, pull your toes back. Nice. And belly down. And you guys know I'm a sucker for posture, so we're going to do another posture here at the end. Lift up. Your forearms help you, or your hands. Hold here. Good. 10. Good. Elbows kind of point down towards the floor. 9. 8. Let your breath help you set this pattern. 6. Your body is recognizing that it is normal for you to have this awesome ability to extend your spine. This upright posture also helps with mood, confidence. 3. Lower down. Either do that again, or if you can grab your roller. Watch me wiggle to get by. You can do this on your roller, and we'll do it for 10. Whichever way you're doing it, on the floor, on the forearms, on the hands, or on the roller. Okay, whenever you're up, you got it, Shreen. And just everyone scan your neck, kind of make sure there's no tension. And we'll do 10. Yep. Belly lifts. 9. How high you get really isn't that important, so just make sure you're not adding any useless levels of shame or self-criticism. It's just basically that you get some extension. The first 30 degrees are actually more focused on the upper back anyway, so that's what most people tend to get, upper back roundedness. Now breathe into the spaces that you know tend to run tight on you. Upper back. And lower. Okay, you can do a child's pose, but when you're ready, you can do either bound angle or frog. Now that's going to be an inner thigh stretch. Your knees can go wide if you're doing frog. Your hands can go low. I'm use this sweatshirt to make the pillow. Yeah. All right. What I see. If you're doing bound angle and you need a pillow, that is just fine too. Good, Shreen. Good, Michelle. Good, Betty. Just also make sure you should feel some inner thigh stretch. If you don't, look up at me and I'll cue you. Good. I think on the pillow is nice, Karen. Good. And Betty, Shireen, you guys are all getting a low back release too because your hips are higher than your low back. So if you're in the frog, you get a little decompression. And Karen, if you're in the bound angle, and Michelle, you can open up a big toe. So there's benefits to both. You know, just open up a pinky toe if it's what runs tight. Just enjoy. Five, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, gently come up. And I'm going to have us do a seated figure 4. That's an option. If you want to do your lying figure 4 or your pigeon, that's just fine. I'm just mixing it up. So if you're doing a seated figure 4, it looks like this. Right ankle to left thigh. You see how that works the hip, and then I can walk in closer to get more stretch. Oh, anyone else feel that? Yeah. There you go. Karen, put that foot further away from you and you'll have more room. Yeah, your left foot further away from you and you have more room, right? Or yeah, I shouldn't say right, I should say correct. So if you need more, you get everything really close. If you need less, you walk away. Now, you just find what you need. Lift up through your heart. Did you notice how some of you naturally started rocking? That was great because you know that you can get different fibers. You know that helps you calm the nervous system. That was really neat. You did it before I cued it. Another little trick is pull your pinky toe back and see if that either trues it up for you and tightens or increases the stretch, or if you have any kind of I should say anxiety about your knee's instability, or your knee just has been unstable or not feeling good. This sort of trues up. It helps you not translate the femur on the tibia. 5, 4, 3. You might notice you can walk in closer if you have opened. Really good. When you come out, just sort of shake everything out, including your wrists. So I'm going to just take my hands in a little hold and kind of circle them. Shake out the legs as well. Circle the hands the other way. You're going to shake them out literally. And then, yeah, we're going to do the other side. It's going to be fabulous. Ankle to thigh. Now, if it's too hard, get that foot far away, right? And then scooch in everything. Oh. So you can feel that one's different than the other sometimes. You naturally started rocking, I see. Ooh, yes. Coming in closer if you need it. Good job. Wow. You can always pull the pinky toes back if you need another cue, just to make that a little more intense. You're just scanning your body. Body scans help you notice where do you tend to hold tension. Forehead, jaw, eyes, lips, just hands. Notice where you tend to hold tension. And without judgment, relax those areas. Scanning your body.
Even just separating the lips can sometimes help you release tension around the jaw. Excuse me. Take a sip if you need it. Otherwise, take 5, 4, 3, 2. And 1. Okay, your choice. You could do a seated inner thigh stretch, or you can lie down and put the legs out wide like a V. So if you're doing a seated inner thigh stretch, it'll look something like this, and maybe a pillow underneath you for a little boost of your pelvis to go forward. But yeah, keep going. Good, Pam. That's awesome. Keep going. I'm just cueing. I'm looking to see if I need to give any other modifications. Yeah, very good. I like it. Really good. Yeah, you see how I do that too, Karen? It's like, it's just a way to rock, just a way to sort of tell your nervous system you're calming it. Another way is to bias the exhale and just like a dog on the living room floor. You can even, this like really, I mean, this yawn, just yawning helps relieve tension. Four, 3, 2, and take another inhale. And as you exhale, you can slowly start coming up. And if you can sit on the floor or the pillow, you can do that. If you would like to do crisscross applesauce with your foot on the floor, you can, with your foot on your thigh cap. If this just ain't happening, do our normal knee down twist. What I'm doing is just mixing it up so you have different tools. Take your arms out. Now, exactly act like you are a tank and you're just turning your turret, and you just turn, and then your hands come down wherever they do. Left hand could be on the right outer knee, the right hand could be behind your booty, but you're not tied to that. You're tied to wherever your flexibility is. So inhale, lengthen. With the breath, you lengthen, and with your exhale, it's like you're wringing out a wash rag. You kind of rotate in these little micro movements in your upper back. Relax your shoulders, relax your eyes. You can almost shut them actually here. You're softening your eyes to soften the nervous system. You can breathe in through the nose, as long as you're not clogged or have a deviated septum. That'll also help calm that nervous system. You're going to inhale and let the arms go forward. Now exhale, just gently forward fold. It does not have to be much. We're going to even this up. So let your neck soften and just hold 10. Then you're going to take another inhale to come up when you're ready, and you can cross that other ankle.
thigh, arms up, like a tank turret. You're gonna rotate, rotate, rotate. I just have to turn my arm because of the wall, but then hand on the knee under the floor and rotate. I'm gonna look at you, but you're probably looking over your shoulder, shoulder blade down the back, inhale. Lift up your upper back if you can, jawline parallel to the floor. Good, Rick. Good, Pam. Way to stay focused, Pam. You feel how that upper back just barely rotates a little bit more. You're not forcing it, it just happens. Your inhale lengthens you a bit because you're expanding your ribs, and the ribs are attached to the vertebra, so it's lengthening that space between the vertebra. Now see if you can relax any muscles while you're here, the neck, the jaw, the hips. I'm looking at you, you're fine. Good, good, G. You're gonna take another inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna come back. Exhale forward. You could even put your fist down if that helps. You rest your head. 10. Take another couple breaths here. And then as you're ready, you're fine, Michelle, I'm just coming in so you can hear me. You're gonna cement your spine up and find a comfortable place to sit. This is called Sukhasana, when you just sit in an easy pose. And take a moment to rest your eyes. And I haven't been to a beach in probably 10 months, but I'm gonna give us a beach meditation. So we're gonna sit on a beautiful beach in a beautiful ocean, hearing waves crash in. You can see the blue sky and the white clouds, and as you look around the beach, there's gorgeous shells of all types, shapes and sizes. And just imagine that one is more remarkable than the other in calling your name. And in your mind's eye, you pick up that shell and you place it to your ear, and you just notice that gives you a message or a mantra, an intention for the next part of your day. Notice what that message is. And then let that shell go to your hand, underneath your hand to your heart, and the other hand can cover it. And notice how the shell feels. Feel that message that it's giving you to attract for the next few hours of your day. Notice how that feels. To hear that message, to feel that message in your cells, and to set that intention for the next few hours. And whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room with much care and appreciation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good job. Good job. Thank you, guys. You're so strong and flexible. Thank you. Bye.